All right, everybody, are you strong? Are you strong? Okay. Now, Bimsat is not here. Is that right, teacher? Pahan,
Yes.
Sanahas, keep the video on. Okay. Listen to me very carefully. Now, last week, we spoke about singular and plural rules. Hands up those who can remember what we've learned. Hands up those who can remember well what they have learned. Vihas, you can't remember. All right. Hands up those who were not here last week. Hands up those who were not here last week. Annalie, you were not here, right? Annalie, listen, Nikke.
Hari.
Bimsat, good evening, Bimsat. Keep the video on, darling. Bimsat, keep the video on. Right. Good evening, Bimsat. Where are you joining from?
I'm joining from Kegol,
What's your school there?
Royal International School.
RI, Royal International School. Right. Everyone, keep your videos on. Adya, your video should be on now. Keep the videos on. Ushenia, Onel, Binula, keep the videos on. Adya, keep the video on. Madhuka, keep the video on. All right. Now, last week, we started a very important discussion in English language. All right. We started a discussion which I consider as a very important one. Okay. What was it about, Tenuji? What was the discussion about? What is it, Tenuji? We can't hear. What was it about, Risandu?
Singular and plural nouns.
Singular nouns and plural nouns. All right. I'm 47 years old and I still meet people who speak English all the time, right? I've been meeting people all these years. I meet many people who speak English, but sometimes I understand that some of them have still, though there's are good speakers, they still have troubles in understanding singular and plural nouns. ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ English language එක complete කරගන්න නම් මේ singular and plural nouns වගේ lessons අපිට හරි important. Especially why I talk about this in front of a bunch of Sri Lankan students. අපි Sri Lankaවල textbook එකකවත් මේක හරියට ලියලා නැහැ. එහෙම නේද? Sometimes you don't even, like even the teachers sometimes ignore these kind of lessons. හැබැයි මතක තියාගන්න, if you want to be a perfect English user, you have to learn these golden lessons and you're not to forget them. Concentrate, everybody, not looking around. They're right. Now, last week, I told you that there are 8 rules in singular and plural. Hands up those who remember that I said. Can you remember what I said? There are 8 rules of singular and plural nouns. And how many have we spoken about already, Pabasari? How many have we spoken about? How many have we spoken about already, Chanoli?
2 rules, sir.
2 rules, right. Now, Bimsat, did you get the notes from last week? Bimsat?
No, sir.
Did you get the notes from last week? Lesson?
No, sir.
What last
sir.
week lesson neke notes hamba unada?
No, sir.
No. I can teacher sent it.
Around 4 o'clock.
Huh? What time, teacher?
Around 4 in the evening, sir. We received his application late. Yeah.
ආගේ ආටේවලා තියෙන ඊළඟ පාර අදට කමක් නෑ බිම්සත් ඔයා ලෙසන් එකට එනවා නම් ඊළඟ පාර ඔයගොල්ලන් කවුරු හරි නිකන් අතවනවන නම් එන්න පුරුදු වෙන්න එපා that if you missed a lesson you have to get to know you have to be aware of what you missed හොඳට ඒක ඔළුවට දාගෙන එන්න ඕන ඒ වගේම මේ වගේ lessons වලදී මම homework එකක් දෙනවා ඒ homework එක කරගෙන නැතුව එන්න නම් එපා classes මම ඒගොල්ලන්ව ඇතුළට ගන්නෙ නෑ අනිත් එක homework එක වැඩි කරගන්න බෑ කියලා last minute අම්මලා ඉස්සරහ හඬන්න ලෑස්ති වෙන්නත් එපා නිකන් වැඩ බැරි දාසලා වගේ මම දෙන homework එක 2 hours වලින් manageable homework එකක් මම දෙන්නේ ඒක කරන්න බැරි කෙනෙක් කියන්නේ මන් ළඟ ඉගෙන ගන්න qualified නැති කෙනෙක් ඒ වගේ අය මම class එකේ තියාගන්නේ නැහැ right now today for an example I'm giving you a homework that y'all have to complete it do you understand this now when we talk about singular nouns and plural nouns, api singular nouns, plural nouns kata karanakota, we spoke about 2 rules already. Hands up those who can remember the 2 rules. Idusha, you can't remember Idusha?
Adding X and adding ES.
All right. Adding S and adding ES. What are the nouns that we add ES for them to become plural? Netum Sitmira, I'm asking you, Netum Sitmira. What are the nouns that we add ES for them to become plural?
What, sir?
What are the nouns that we add ES at the end to form plural nouns?
That is S, SS, CH.
ඔහොම කියලා උත්තරයක් නෑ නේද SSSSSS කියලා උත්තරයක් දෙනවද අපිට කියන්න ඕනේ හරි උත්තරේ S වලින් හරි SS වලින් හරි SH වලින් හරි CH වලින් හරි X වලින් හරි අවසාන වෙන nouns කියන එක නේද එතකොට නිකන් SSS කියලා හරියනවද complete hands up those who can give me a complete answer hands up those who can give me a complete answer you should always focus on giving complete answers. නිකන් answers කැලලක් දෙන්න එපා. හිතේ තියෙන උත්තරය මම දන්නවා කියන්න තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ ඉතින් වැඩ බැරි දාසකනේ. එහෙම වැඩක් නැහැ. උත්තරයක් හරියට answer එකක් you all have to create an answer in your head and always make sure that you give a complete answer. Hands up those who have a proper answer. I'm asking the question again. What are the nouns that we add ES at the end and form plural? You didn't read the lesson, Adya? The last lesson you can't remember? You have to read the lessons. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මම කිව්වා textbook එකේ lesson එකත් කියවගෙන එන්න කියලා. I hope you all read it. All right, Senori, what is the answer? Give me an answer, Senori.
The nouns are finishing with S, SS, SH, CH, CH, or X. We usually add ES of the end of the noun.
At the end, you can say like this. The nouns which finish with letters S, SS, SH, CH, and X, right? We add ES at the end of those nouns to form the plural. What are the nouns we add ES for to form the plural, Risando? Risando, what are the nouns that we add ES to form the plural?
S,
S, SS,
I told you I need a complete answer. If I ask what are the nouns, Mangahani, what are the nouns? You're giving answer like SSS. Doesn't make sense. What are the nouns that we add ES to form the plural? You have to tell the nouns finishing with, or nouns which finish with S, SS, SH, CH, and X. What are the nouns that we add ES to form the plural, Asindo? Asindo?
Yes, sir.
What are the nouns that we add ES to form the plural? ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඔච්චරටම උත්තරයක් ගලප ගන්න බැයිද ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින්? ඔයගොල්ලෝ මොකද ඉස්සරහට කරන්න ඉන්නේ? Yes, Janiru.
The nouns which finish with
The nouns which finish with, yes, good answer.
S, SS, SH, CH, and X.
Yes, good answer. What are the nouns that we add ES to form the plural, Minugar?
Nouns which finish with S, SS, SH, CH, and X. We usually
answer.
add ES at the end of the.
Good. Vihas, what are the nouns we add ES to form the plural?
The nouns finishing with
The
S,
nouns which finish with,
S, 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 S,
again, the
H.
complete answer.
The nouns which finishing with S, S,
Which
S.
finishing or which finish, I said.
The
Hey,
nouns
Mama කියන
which-
දේවත් ඔලුවට අරන් හරියට උත්තරේ දෙන්න, please.
the nouns which finish with S, 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 H, C, H, O, X.
Okay, enough. Adya, what are the nouns that we add ES to form the plural?
The letters that finish.
The nouns that finish, you haven't read the lesson. Again, the nouns that finish with,
The nouns that finish with S, SS, SH, CH, and X.
Adya, you got to read your lessons every day, okay? That's very important, otherwise you forget it. Chanuli, what are the nouns that you add ES to form the plural?
The nouns which finish with S, SS, CH, SH, and X. We usually add E at the end of those nouns.
ES at the end of those nouns to form the plural. Right, everyone? ඔයගොල්ලොන්ට මේ මම කරන මේ lesson එක අමතක කරලා නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ යන්න හිතන් ඉන්නේ. ඇත්තටම කිසිම සාර්ථකත්වයක් මාත් එක්ක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ලබන්න හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. You are not going to be successful with me. The most important thing that I want you to understand is that y'all must read the lessons before joining the next class. I even give you the number of the page numbers. Remember, I even mentioned the page numbers. Hands up those who read the textbook. I've given you the page numbers. Then page numbers තුත් කියලා මම කියවන්න කිව්වහම book එක කියවන්නේ නැතුව ඉන්නේ නම් there are people who are not really given priority, who haven't given priority to their studies. ඉස්කෝලේ වැඩ තිබ්බා, exam තිබ්බා, sport meet තිබුණා, ලෙඩ වුණා. They are not excuses for somebody who really wants to study. right? ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ life එකේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තියෙන වටිනම දේ සහ the most important thing සහ ඔයගොල්ලන් කළ යුතුම දේ තමයි studying. You have to work according to a proper timetable. I'll talk about your timetables anyway down the track. But make sure that I cannot ask the same thing again and again and be disappointed. මම නිකන් අහලා මට මෝඩ උත්තර හම්බුනොත් මටත් එපා වෙනවා මේ ක්ලාස් එක. මම කැමති super characters, super brains එක්ක වැඩ කරන්න. Right? අර වැඩ බැරි දාසලා ඉන්නේ. ඔය පාර්ලිමේන්ට් එකේ එහෙම ඉන්නේ. නිකන් ඔහේ අතවනවන එනවා කියන දේ දන්නෙත් නැහැ, දන්න දේ කියන්න දන්නෙත් නැහැ. ඒ වගේ නිකන් ලයිෆ් එක ගෙනහිලා වැඩක් නැහැ. බ්‍රේන් එක ටියුන් කරගන්න. උගන්නන දේ ඔළුවේ තියාගන්න. නැත්තම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ගෙන් ඇති වැඩේ මොකද්ද? ඔයගොල්ලන් ලොකු වුණාමත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ගෙවල් ඉස්සරහා ගෙනල්ලා අල්ලයි බෝඩ්ස්. Netum go home. Aragota go home wage allai. Netum go home. Lakmi go home. Dulmita go home. Nipun go home. Allai hondada. Minetma go home. Rog home එකේ ඉන්න තමයි තියෙන්නේ. Right? ඒ වගේ අයට තමයි politics හරියන්නේ. ඔයගොල්ලන් එහෙම දැම්ම ඉතින් බහින්න. නැත්නම් අමට තාත්තට කියන මට ඔය ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. ඔය කරදර වැඩ. මම නිකන් කොණ්ඩයක් කපාගෙන හරි motorcycle shop එකක් නෑ 3 wheeler repair කරන shop එකක් හරි දාගෙන ඔහේ ඉන්නම් කියලා. බොරුවට ඉගෙන ගන්නවා කියලා let's not pretend. If you go to good schools, all of you go to good schools and your parents spend money for that. It's not an easy task for your parents to pay money for your schools, you know, and for your schooling. School vans saliano, for your studies, for your exams, for your uniforms. එහෙම ඔක්කොම කරලා දෙන කැම ටිකත් ඔක්කොම සිරිකොත වගේ දෙන බත් ටිකත් ඔක්කොම ගිලලා හොර වැඩ කර කර තමාගේ responsibility එක නිකම් පන්න ඉන්න අයට මම classes කරන්නේ. I told you from the first day. මම දැන් අද මේක කියන්න හේතුව මට තේරෙනවා කවුරුවත් lesson එක කියවලා ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ හරියට. Be very careful. Right? I'm warning you. This can be consider this as a first and last warning. If you get caught without reading lessons and coming empty-handed, I will just throw you away from the class. My class එකෙන් අයින් කළා දානවා පොඩි class එකට කැමති නම් එන්න. This is MSc 1, but this is a very important class for me. Right? I don't want bludgers here. If you are a bludger, don't come. Bludger කියන්නේ නිකන් බොරු කරන වැඩ කරන්න දන්නේ නැති අය. Right. All right. Now, okay, take a good breath. Now we are about to learn the third rule in singular and plural. Are you ready, people? Are you ready? Right. But before that, I want everybody to get your dictionary and find a meaning of something. I want you to get your dictionary and find the meaning of this word. I want to give you a word. All right. Get your dictionary. Okay, go to letter C. Go to letter C. And please find the meaning of this word. Go to letter C and please find the meaning of this word. Consonant. Find the meaning of this word. Consonant. You're checking your dictionary, Madhuka. Consonant. It's C-O-N-S-O-N-A-N-T. C-O-N-S-O-N-A-N-T. Yes, Mr. Manut.
I found the meaning of that.
What is it?
It's a noun consonant, a noun letter of the alphabet resting a sound in which a breath in completing or partly obstrued adjectives consonant with formally in arrangement or honor, harmony with
තේරුණේ නෑ නේද? ආ
ව්‍යංජනාක්ෂර.
මොකක්ද විනුක ව්‍යංජනාක්ෂර කියන්නේ? පරිප්පු මාළු වගේ ව්‍යංජනද? What is ව්‍යංජනාක්ෂර? Chanuli, what is vyanjanakshara? You usually call vyanjana.
Sir, apart from the
curries.
vowels, sir. Sir, from the alphabet, apart from the vowels, other letters.
Very good answer. Good. Okay, I'll explain this to everybody. Ape alphabet එක ගත්තොත් English language එකේ, right? There are two types of letters. There are vowels. We know vowels, don't we? Do we know vowels? They are A, E, I, O, U. You know vowels, right? May vowels novena akuru. Again, there are 26 letters. There are 26 letters in English language. And how many vowels are there? How many vowels?
5.
There are 5 vowels. So how many letters remaining? How many letters remaining?
21, sir.
21. All right. So once you exclude, or if you exclude vowels from the alphabet, the remaining 21 letters are consonants. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Api
sir.
alphabet take A, E, I, O, U letters ayin karahama letters 21ක් ඉතුරු වෙනවා. ඒ 21 තමයි consonants. Do you understand that? Right? එතකොට ඊළඟ පාර ආයේ consonant එකක් කිව්වම ආයේ උඩබිම බලන්න එපා. consonant එකක් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියලා එකපාරම ඔලුවට දාගන්න. Otherwise it sounds like a boralla torana. You know what I mean by boralla torana? No. Hands up, those. Have I spoken about boralla torana? No. Man කියලා තියනවාද boralla torana ගැන? No, Risandu?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
I've spoken,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay. Boralla torana ගැන කිව්වා කියලාවත් මතක නැහැ. එකත් boralla torana, right? I cannot do the same thing again and again. So I've spoken about consonant. You should remember what it is. Do you understand
Sir?
that? Yes.
Sir, I can join now.
Situki, you have to follow the lesson, darling. I'm just starting the lesson. Show your face well, Situki. You cannot show just your hair. Right, stand up properly in front of, okay, sit properly in front of the camera, right. Now, why I spoke about consonants here, we have vowels and consonants actually, not consonants. Vowels and consonants, right? Why I spoke about consonants, because when I explained the third singular and plural rule, we also talk about consonants, right? Let's see what it is. I will give you the note. Teacher will start a fresh note, right? Teacher, you can share. Everyone open your grammar writing book. Open your grammar writing book. All right. And let's write the topic number 3. Number 3. What about the boy, the new boy teacher? What's his name? Is he-
Bimsat.
Bimsat, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Bimsat, you have to leave about 8 pages, puta. Another grammar book එකේ color එක මොකක්ද කියලා අපි
Okay,
use
sir.
කරන? අපි use කරන්න
Yes,
ඕනේ
sir.
grammar වලට සියා book එකක් Bismarck. ඒ සියා book එකේ blue cover එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Do you understand that? ඒකේ
Yes.
ඔයා pages 8ක් ඇරලා මේ page එක ලියන්න දැන් 9th page එකේ ලියා ගන්න මේ lesson එක, right?
Okay, sir.
All right? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Tuesday, 7th of November, 2023. We are writing the third rule in singular and plural. So we write number 3. Number 3 is, we'll say the name of the rule is adding IES. Adding IES. All right, underline it. Let's write a description here. There are many nouns. There are many nouns in English language. There are many nouns in English language which finish with letter Y and also have a consonant. Also have a consonant. Underline the word consonant, teacher. A consonant before the last letter. Consonant before the last letter. We omit letter Y and replace it with IES. IES. When form plural noun. Now write example. I don't write any examples yet, teacher. I want to get examples from them. Hurry up. Kurutu gagain ni pa ikmata liyanna. Hurry up. Vinuli, can you read it loud?
Third rule, adding IES. There are many nouns in English language which finish with letter Y and also have a consonant before the last letter. We omit letter Y and replace it with IES when form the plural noun.
Okay, when form the plural noun, yes. When form the plural noun, teacher, there's a missing. All right, good reading. Asindu, would you like to read it? Loud.
There are many nouns in English language.
Rule number 3, adding IES.
Rule number 3, adding IES. There are many nouns in English language which finish with letter Y and also have a consonant before the last letter. We omit letter Y and replace it with IES when from the plural
When
noun.
formed, not from the, when form. When form. From ne mein vatla vaganne pa. Good reading anyway. Very good reading, Asindu. Good. All right. Ruwanima, good voice. Loud voice.
Adding ES. There are many nouns in English language.
Adding IES. Adding IES.
Adding IES. There are many nouns in English language which finish with letter Y and also have a consonant before the last letter. We omit letter Y and replace it with
Okay. පුතා reading නරක නැහැ රුවනිමා. හැබැයි අපි කියන දේ කවුරු හරි අහන් ඉන්නවා නම් අපි යාට තේරුණ විදිහට නවත්වන තැන් කමාස් තියෙන තැන් ගැන සලකලා full stop එක ගැන සලකලා තමයි අපි කතා කරන්නේ. තේරුණාද? අපි සිංහලෙනුත් එහෙම කියන්නේ. තේරුණාද? අපි සිංහල කතා කරනකොටත් අපි pauses, sound pauses තියෙනවා. එක දිගට කතා කරන් ගියොත් අපිට ඒ sense එක අඩුයි. අහන කෙනාට තේරෙනවා අඩුයි. හින්දා අපි read කරනකොට everybody look at this. When you read, you should create some kind of a rhythm. The others understand it, others enjoy it, right? All right. And Vinoli did a good job. Listen to me, right? Third rule, adding IES. There are many nouns in English language which finish with letter Y and also have a consonant before the last letter. Full stop, pause. We omit letter Y and replace it with IES when form the plural noun. අපි අර කතන්දරයක් කියනවා වගේ කතාව කාට හරි තේරෙන්න කියනවා වගේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ රීඩින් එක කොහෙ මෙහෙම කියන්න there are many nouns in English language which finish with letter Y and also have a consonant before the last letter we omit letter Y කියන්න පුළුවන් පිරිත් ටික කියවගෙන යනවා that's not making much sense. All right? Okay, Adu? Yes. Right. All right. Babasari, mute your microphone. All right. Now, I want examples from you. Everyone think of a word like this. Balanna, letter Y එකෙන් ඉවර වෙන noun එකක්. Last letter එකට කලින් consonant එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Yes, Senore?
Dictionary.
Dictionary. Let's write it, teacher. Dictionary. Another word, Hiroka, another noun. Dharana, another noun.
Family.
What?
Family.
My darling, it's not clear. Stay away from the microphone.
Family.
I don't get it, darling. Sorry, it's not clear what you're saying. Manut? Manut? No words.
Fry.
Yasiru? What is it, Manut?
Fry.
Fry?
Fry.
Fly, F-L-Y.
Yes, sir.
Fly, F-L-Y. Fly කියන්නේ මෙතන verb එකක්ද noun එකක්ද?
Verb.
Fly is also used for what?
Massa.
Massa කියන්නත් fly කියනවා. So it's a noun also, right? Fly. All right. Yes, Chanuli?
Family.
Family. Very good. Family. Yasiru?
Baby.
Baby. Very good. Senari?
Party.
Party. Good words. Imandi? Elisha?
Story.
Story. Good. Adya?
Baby.
Baby is already mentioned. Vihas? City. Good. And Netum?
Family.
Not Netum Sitmira, other Netum.
Teddy.
Teddy. Okay, Teddy. Right. Binular.
Library.
Library. Very good. Good word. Good. Now we have enough words to give an example. Let's see if we can write the plural. Let's write the plural, everybody. Binuli, your brother should go away. Let's write the plural, everybody. Write the plural, everyone. We omit letter Y and add IES. And I also want to ask you something. What is the influence created in this rule towards pronunciation? When you pronounce a plural word in this rule, what do you have to pay attention on? Tenuji, me rule leking. Api noun ekak plural karahama. Pronunciation nike tiyena change ek mokagde. What is the difference? What is the change in the pronunciation?
Adding IES.
Adding IES, yes, but what pronunciation we should pay attention on?
Dictionaries.
Nah puta mga hanne pronounce wachana ucharane karanukota api mokak ganda salikilima. The previous one, remember? We spoke about pronunciation in the previous one. Hands up if you can remember. You can't. Mama kiwa strong sound ekak. Remember? We have a strong but here we have a strong is. Do you understand that? We have a strong is. Dictionary, dictionaries. Fly, flies. Family, families. Baby, babies. Party, parties. Story, stories. City, cities. Teacher, you can also add lady there. Lady. You can add lady at the end. Lady.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Everyone, you got to complete this properly. Now, do you see your list, people? You have a list there, right? About 12 nouns are there. Do you have a bit of space on your right? Do you have a bit of space there? Let's
Yes.
put a star mark and write there something very important. Let's put a star mark. TJ can put a text box. You can just write a little note beside, no, by the side of the list, by the side of the list. All right. Okay, let's write a little note. It is also important. It is also important to remember, it is also important to remember that the plural nouns should be pronounced with a strong inverted commas, I, E, no, E, is, two S's, close the brackets, is a strong is. All right. Pronouns with a strong ES sound at the end. At the end. It is important to remember that the plural nouns should be pronounced with a strong ES sound at the end. Hands up those who got it. Good. These things we just do not write. We write in our head practically. Okay, Nikang, in Sri Lankan education system, you think of writing and your parents believe that you have books full of notes and you have studied. No, you got to write these things in your head. Keep that in your mind. Whatever you study, you can keep notes, but then again, it should stay in your brain. All right. Otherwise, it's like that Boralle Torana story. Yeah, right. And also write a little topic down underneath, right? Must remember. In red color, you can write this topic, must remember. You can write it in red color, must remember. This is a little note that you have to write as a little topic, must remember. If the nouns finish with letter Y, if the nouns finish with letter Y, if the noun, we can say if the noun, sorry, if the noun finishes with, sorry, if the noun finishes with letter Y, has a vowel before the last letter. If the noun finishes with letter Y, has a vowel before the last letter, comma, we do not add IES. In fact, what's the meaning of in fact? Hands up if you know the meaning of in fact. Risando, do you know the meaning of in fact? In fact, Risando?
No.
Bismarck, do you know in fact? No, right? Hands up those who know the meaning of in fact. No one knows. In fact, කියලා කියන්නේ තවදුරටත් කියනවා නම් නැත්නම් වැඩිදුරටත් කියනවා නම්. එතකොට මෙතනදී කියනවා if the noun finishes with letter Y, has a vowel before the last letter. ඒ කියන්නේ Y වලින් ඉවර වෙන noun එකේ අන්තිම letter එකට කලින් vowel එකක් තියෙනවා නම් vowel before the last letter can be underlined, teacher. We do not add IES. අපි IES add කරන්නේ. In fact, තවදුරටත් කියනවා නම් in fact, we only add S to form the plural. In fact, we only add S to form the plural. Hands up those who understand it. Hands up those who can write 5 examples for this. Can you write 5 examples for this? Let's see. Don't write anything, teacher. You have to write 5 examples for this. You have to write 5 examples for this rule. See if you can do it. Do you know examples for this, Lakmi? Abdya, can you give me an example for this?
Finish, sir.
Abdya?
I do not understand it.
It says, now we spoke about the nouns finishing with letter Y before, remember? And they should have a consonant before the last. Then what we do is we omit Y and add IES. Right out there. But if the noun finishes with letter Y, but if it has a vowel before the last letter is letter Y. We do not add IES. In fact, we only add S to form the plural.
Yeah, now I understand.
Now, what is, give me an example, Adya. Is it okay?
Boy.
Boy. Boy is a good example. Another one, Risandu.
Monkey.
Monkey. A good example. Another one, Idusha.
Key.
K. Very good. K is a good example. Minuga. Yes, Binula.
Day.
Day. Very good. Minuga.
Donkey.
Donkey. And another one, Lakmi.
Cowboy.
Cowboy. Good. Cowboy. Yes. And Elisha.
Girl.
What, darling?
Girl.
Girl. No, darling, it's not finishing with letter Y. It should finish with letter Y. Yes, Chanoli.
Sir, valley.
Valley. Very good. Valley. Yes, Manut.
Play.
Play. Very good. Play as a noun, not as a verb. Yasiru or Senari.
Toy.
Toy. Good. Mirihalla.
Runway.
Runaway. Right. Good. You can even say way. Right? Way. Good. Imadi.
Chimney.
Chimney. And we also, in the last we wrote trolley. Trolley is also one of them. Trolley. Do you understand the role, people? Are there, you don't have any examples there?
I was about to say key.
Good. Right. You just mentioned. Right. Now let's say how we make it into plural by only adding S. Elisha, do you understand the rule, darling?
Yes, sir.
All right. You mixed up before, right? All right. Hands up those who understand rule well. Mama ekai oyogolangta kiyanne. Mama karana lessons kiyawa nikang atawana nang inne pa. You get yourself into a deeper trouble eventually. I'm telling you. You got to read the textbook. Textbook ke read karanna. Textbook ke me hama lesson nikama explain karla tiyena hariyata. Oy textbook suduwata tiyang idala wadak naha. Hondata kilotu ennama pawichcha karanna. Then that's you feel that you have used the books, right? Me avurudde hondata pawichcha karanna textbooks tika. Right. Right? Okay, everyone. Okay. Right. Let's keep the videos on. All right, everybody. Let's go to a new page and let's write the rule number 4. You can share the previous one. And no. The previous class. Okay. Please copy this. I can explain after. Let's copy this. Adding VES. You can underline it. Number 4 is adding VES. Number 4 is adding VES.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, darling.
Sir, I have finished my verse.
Everything?
Yes,
You
sir.
can read it.
Adding VES. There are many nouns in English language which finish with letter F or FE. We usually omit F or FE and add VES when form plural nouns. Examples: knife, knives, wife, wives, thief, thieves, leaf, leaves, half, half, shelf, shelves, calf, calves, elf, elves.
Pomudu, would you like to read it? Would you like to read it, Pomudu?
Okay, sir. Number 4. Adding VES. There are some nouns in English language which finish with letter F or letter FE. We usually omit F, FE and add VES when form plural noun. Example: knife, knives, wife, wives, thief, thief, leaf,
Thief.
leaf,
Not thief. Thief.
thieves,
Thief කියන්නේ කවුද Pomudu? Thief.
horror,
All right. Right.
half, halves, shelf, shelves, self, selves, calf, cows, elf, elves.
Okay. It's not calf. It's calf. You should not pronounce L. What happened to you, Senuri? Do you understand this? බලන්න අපිට සමහර nouns හම්බ වෙනවා letter F එකෙන් ඉවර වෙනවා. Like leaf, like half, shelf, self, half, elf. The same time, සමහර nouns ඉවර වෙනවා letter FE වලින්. මේ දෙකෙන්ම අපි nouns හම්බ වුණාම ඒවා plural කරනකොට අපි FE එක නැත්නම් F එක නැත්නම් FE එක exclude කරලා ඒක omit කරලා අපි ඒ උනර VES add කරනවා. All right? Do you understand that? හැබැයි මම අහන්නේ හැම වෙලාවෙම මේක මෙහෙමද? හැම වෙලාවෙම මේක මෙහෙමම වෙනවද? Who can answer my question? Yes, Minuga, tell me. Naditi, does that happen all the time? හැම වෙලාවෙම මේක මෙහෙමද වෙන්නේ? මතක තියාගන්න අපිට හැම වෙලාවෙම මේක මෙහෙම වෙන්නේ නැහැ. සමහර nouns වගේක් අපි ඒක මතක තියාගන්න පුළුවන් තරම් සුළු සංඛ්‍යාවක් තියෙනවා. ඒකට ඒ rule එක apply වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි මේ list එකේ තියෙන විදිහට මේ තියෙන ඔක්කොම අපි VES add කරනවා. ඒ වගේම අපි මේක pronunciation එකට දැන් බලන්න knife, knives, wife, wife කියනකොට අපි හැබැයි wives එතකොට අපි strong sound එකක් add කරනවා pronunciation. Right, teacher? Let's write it in a text box. It is important to remember, it is very important to remember that we should pronounce the plural noun, or we should pronounce the plural noun with a strong, teacher, V, that's double V, double S. Strong, not double V, double S. Plural noun should be the strong sound at the end. Can make it bigger. At the end. Hands up those who understand it. Now, let's say knife, knives, wife, wives, thief, thieves, leaf, leaves. Do you understand that? The F turns to and sound. Do you understand that? Hands up, do you get the message? If you get the message, it's a very important thing, because I've met many people who put this VES, but they still pronounce with the F sound, like leaves, wives, thieves. It's wrong. It's thieves. Do you understand that? That pronunciation is also important. Now, you're still writing, or have you finished writing? Hands up those who have finished writing. I'll give you a minute. Hurry up. Let's go further, teacher. But you must also remember this. You can copy this and I will explain this. Hurry up. You can copy it. මේ rule එකෙන් පිට අපි use කරන nouns වලට වෙනම rule එකක් තියනවාද අඳුර ගන්න? Is there a special rule? It says there is no special reason for this. අපි දැන් අරම rule එක ඉගෙන ගත්තට F and FE වර වෙන nouns that we add VES at the end. But there are some nouns that we do not follow the rule. I want everyone to read all the 4 rules again. Please look at all the 4 rules again. Read all the 4 rules with a very good concentration if you have finished writing. Please read all the 4 rules. Still writing, Adu? Okay.
Sir, I have finished, sir.
All right, everyone, please read from the beginning. Please read all the 4 rules. Please read all the 4 rules from the beginning. Please read all the 4 rules from the beginning. Read all the 4 rules from the beginning. Read from adding S, then you should be aware of the rule that's adding ES, Ushenya. Then you should read about adding IES, then VES. Everyone, you all should tell me that you read it at least one time with a good concentration. Okay, I'm not going to shout now. I give you 5 minutes to read all the 5 rules. And if you have any doubts, please talk to me. Please read it. All right. Okay. Now we are going to learn a very, very, very extremely important rule in singular and plural. Okay. Hands up if you know what I'm trying to say here. Who knows the 5th rule? Right. Okay. We'll see. If I take this word, do not answer. I'm telling you, do not answer. If you know the rule, you have to raise your hand. What is the plural of this word? Lakmi, what is the Siddhangana? What is the plural of sheep?
Sheep,
What did you change?
not sheep.
Netum, what is the plural of sheep? What is the plural of sheep? Tenuji.
Sheep,
All right. There are some nouns in English language. There are some nouns in English language like sheep, fish, deer. This is not DEAR. This is, yes. And, right?
Sir, bison.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Yes. Listen to me. There are some nouns in English language. You can't say they don't have a plural. They do have a plural, but plural word is exactly the same as singular word. Plural noun looks exactly the same. It sounds, you write it, same spelling. There's no difference between the singular word and the plural word. There's no difference between the singular noun and the plural noun. So in this case, it's for me, it's much easier. I can just cut and paste. Is that right? Because the singular sheep, when you turn it to plural, it stays as sheep. Fish stays as fish. Deer stays as deer. Ekama singular vachane, plural vachane. Make a danna towards witting fit apita henava, samaharaya make a varadano. But ahilatiano, once I was in Yale, we were on a safari, and I heard the guide was shouting, look, deers, deers. I'm not laughing at his mistake, but what I'm saying is it's a very common thing that people mistake this, but you shouldn't. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හරියට ඉංග්‍රීසි ඉගෙන ගන්නවා කියන්නේ ඒකයි. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ රූල් එක ඉගෙන ගත්තාම මෙතන words තියෙනවා අපිට English language එකේ ගොඩාක් නැහැ. Words 20ක් විතර තියෙනවා, around 20 words. English language එකේ words 20ක් විතර තියෙනවා. අපි මේ rule එකේ මතක තියාගන්න. දැන් මේ වගේ එකකට අපිට toilet paper එකක් හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. You know what I mean? What is it? You write on a half sheet and put it on the toilet wall. Then you see that very often. Then you end up having a photographic memory. But as I did, don't use it as your toilet papers. Eh? You finish, you run out of your toilet papers and use your singular and plural tute. No. Okay. All right. So let's write number 5. Let's write number 5. Same words. Number 5, right? Same words for singular and plural. Same words for singular and plural nouns. Same words for singular and plural nouns. Underline it. All right, let's write the description. Ready, teacher? There are some nouns. In the brackets you write only very little number. It's not much. There's only very little number you have, not much. You can just memorize them, right? There are some nouns, so only very little number, okay? Not a lot. Make it a bayavenipa, make a lokuru lekaknemi, right? There are some nouns in English language only a very little number in English language which use the same word for both singular and plural nouns, which use the same word for both singular and plural nouns. There is no particular rule to recognize them. There is no particular rule to recognize them. And it is recommended to memorize. It is recommended to memorize a list of them. A list of them. It is recommended to memorize a list of them. It is recommended to memorize a list of them. Let's see the commonly used ones, right? All right. Let's write a little list, teacher. I'll give you a little list that you can memorize them, right? An idea, right? Okay, let's start with sheep. Sheep dash sheep. No capitals, teacher. Sheep dash sheep. Then we have deer dash deer. Remember, the spelling of this word deer is D-E-E-R. It's not deer as dear, dear. Then we have fish. We have fish. And okay. Then we have aircraft. Aircraft. Then we have bison. Bison. We have cod. C-O-D. What is cod? Can somebody tell me what is cod? What is cod in Sinhala? Huh? Yes, Risandu, what is cod in Sinhala?
It's a type of fish.
Yeah, what is it in Sinhala?
Uh,
Some other language you should know. Check your dictionary. Right. Dice. D-I-C-E. Dice. Goldfish. 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 Help. Help as a noun here. Help as a noun. Jackfruit. Jackfruit. J-A-C-K-F-R-U-I-T. No, teacher. No. Moose. M-O-O-S-E. Moose. Moose. If you don't know the word, check in your dictionary. Moose. No, M-O-O-S-E. Moose. No, M-O-O-S-E, teacher. Not M-U-S-C. Right? Salmon. You write it as salmon. Salmon. No, S-A-L-M-O-N. Trout. T-R-O-U-T. Trout. Hands up those who know what trout is. If you don't know these words, I'm not going to help you. All right? Tuna. T-U-N-A. Tuna. You can also write seacraft. You can also write seacraft. You can even write spacecraft, right? Okay. And we have reindeer, reindeer. Teacher, spacecraft is one word. Reindeer. Get rid of seacraft, just write spacecraft down. Reindeer is one word. R-E-I-N-D, yes, reindeer. And news, news. All right. Now, how many words are here? How many nouns are here? How many?
Eighteen.
18.
Teacher, because it's not C-O-D-E, it's C-O-D. Right, everyone? There are 18 words. No, teacher, it's C-O-D. Cod. Right, okay. Now, everyone remember, this is a very important list that you have to memorize. I said that you must memorize. Mama ඔයගොල්ලන්ට දැන් note එකේම දුන්නා මේක memorize කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා. මේක memorize කරන්න නැතුව මේක memorize කරනවා නම් y'all can write on a half sheet. Do you want to write it quickly on a half sheet? Hurry up. Write it quickly on a half sheet with the topic, same singular and same plural words. Write the topic, same singular and plural words, and write as a list. Teacher, make it smaller with the same, with the topic, same singular and plural words. No. Copy the list and write, no, copy only the list. Starting from sheet, right? Smaller words on a new page with the topic, same singular and plural words. On a new page, same singular and plural words. Hurry up, everybody. Just copy this. You can write homework. You can write home as after news. You can write homework, teacher. Homework. You can write chalk, C-H-A-L-K, chalk. So you have 20 words. Keep, no, teacher, no. Homework is an example. Homework is in the list. Write chalk and homework and chalk. Homework is also used. There's no plural, right? Homework and chalk. Everyone write this list, teacher. You should make the whole list with the numbers if it's possible, so they can see there are 20 words. You can put advice. You can put advice. A-D-V-I-C-E, yes. Hurry up, everyone. Hurry up. Sheep, deer, fish, aircraft, bison, cod, dice, goldfish, help, jackfruit, moose, salmon, trout, tuna, spacecraft, reindeer, news, homework, chalk, and advice. Hurry up. Now, everyone, please take a ruler. Share the. You have to draw a table. Listen. No, show the beginning, teacher. No, show the beginning. No, teacher, the table, the top of it. Right. All right. Please draw this table on your book. You have to draw 3 columns. Use the whole page. 3 columns. And that should be enough to write 150 nouns, which means you're gonna use at least 4 pages. Hurry up, draw the table. You're not doing it now, but just draw the table now. Hurry up. I want you to draw this 3-column table. You can draw it on 4 pages, I guess. Do it neatly. You can do it on 4 pages to start with. You can draw the table of 3 columns on 4 pages because we are writing around 150 nouns in the table. You need space. Hurry up. Draw a proper table. ඔයගොල්ලොන් pages 4ක දැනට අඳින්න table එක. හැම table එකේම header එකක්, හැම page එකේම header එක ලියන්න ඕනේ. හැම page එකේම header එක ලියන්න ඕනේ. header එක කියන එක දන්නව නේද? Show the header, teacher. ඒ කියන්නේ header කියන්නේ topic එක. හැම page එකේම ඔයගොල්ලන් table එකේ header එක ලියන්න ඕනේ. Singular noun, plural noun, singular and plural rule කියන header එක ලියන්න ඕනේ. හැම table එකේම. Hurry up. හැම page එකේම මුලදී ඒ table header එක ලියන්න ඕනේ. Right. Hands up those who understand what to do. Right. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තියෙනවද මේක questions අහන්න? දැන් කොහොමද 150 nouns අපි හොයාගන්නේ? How? Now, okay, cancel this, teacher. Take your homework writing diary. Take a good breath. හොඳ හුස්මක් අරගෙන homework එක ලස්සනට ලියාගෙන යන්න. Given time 5 minutes, we are done. Okay, out there. Right. You can do it. Take your homework writing diary and please copy this homework. Please copy this homework very fast. Homework writing diary. Put the date, put the date, put the date. Do you understand what to do as your homework?